welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to give you a quick update on Crypto.com CRO, take a look at Bitcoin, and where I think we could be headed here in the short term. Because, guys, there's actually stuff happening in the market. There's something that's actually to talk about. It's important, because right now, we're definitely getting towards the tail end of this bear market, hypothetically speaking. I think there's a probability that things are going to start heating up here. We started to move from 15,000. We were trading sideways for a significant amount of time, and now we're having some volatility. The volatility is coming back to the crypto space. So what does that mean? We need to come and pay attention to it. So let's hop into this video. So guys, right now Bitcoin is trading at $33,878.33, down about 0.92% on the day. Bitcoin dominance 52.95%. When you exclude stable coins, we're almost sitting at 55%, 54.95% Bitcoin dominance level, guys. It's pretty significant. That's something we need to pay attention to. I was calling for a while that my price target for Bitcoin dominance, I should say my percentage target, was between 55 and 60% Bitcoin dominance leading into this Bitcoin halving. And to be quite frank, we got there a lot quicker than I expected. I expected a slow bleed to the upside on Bitcoin dominance. I expected a slow climb to 55%, and I was expecting about maybe a 60%, I don't know, maybe a month into or a month leading up to the Bitcoin halving. But guys, we're already at about 55% Bitcoin dominance level. Right now, we're coming down from a large move to the upside. We came up from, what was it, 28,000, 27,000, all the way up to 35,000. Let's measure this move. I have yet to measure this. Let's check this out. A 41.78% move. Very, very significant, guys. Very, very significant. It happened fast. That's usually how it goes. And usually when you see these candles, these huge candles like this, it's an indication that the volatility is coming back to the market. And it's right on time, guys. It's right on time. It's a little bit premature, but it is right on time with our theories for the 4-year cycle. This is the year of accumulation, guys. Accumulating, and now you know what we're doing? We're coiling up. We're coiling up, guys. A very, very important price target I want you to pay attention to here is this yellow line here at 32,700. We're looking at the weekly chart right now on Bitcoin. We need to see green candles, weekly closes in this area right here. We need it above 32,700 to see some bullish continuation. If we get weekly candle closes above 32,700, guys, it's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal. It is going to make me feel pretty bullish when we're looking at the overall trend. However, what I would like to see is a close above 32,700 with a retest on the $32,700 price target. I want to see a breakout, retest, resumption off. And I want to see that play out leading into the halving. I do want to say it's important to talk about all of the possibilities. Something that could definitely happen here is we don't close above 32,700, or we close above 32,700 and it's a fake out, and we come right back down into this channel. Bitcoin really wants to be pinned in this channel. It really wants to be pinned above 28,200 between 32,700. It wants to be in between that channel. We were trading there for a significant amount of time in this past year. It's an important price level, guys. In the year of accumulation, I expect sideways chop, and that's what we've been getting. And just because we make some 40% moves to the upside doesn't mean that's not sideways chop. We've had many moves to the downside as well. I mean, this move when we came up to about 30,000 originally, it came down to about 25,000. That's a 20% move to the downside. Sideways chop is a relative term, really. And it's important to know that, though, What channels are we going to be sideways chopping inside of? And these yellow lines right here are the channel that I'm looking at. I expect more sideways chop with capitulation events. I expect maybe we capitulate to the upside. Maybe we capitulate to the downside. But I will say, at some point leading up to the halving, whether it's based on the Bitcoin spot ETF news or something, a big news piece that comes out, I am expecting a little bit of a pullback. I know you probably don't want to hear that, but that's just how it has to be. The market moves in waves. It's cyclical. You can't just go straight up. The faster you go straight up, the more you need to come down. And with that being said, I was calling for 21,000, a test down here to 21,600. You may ask me if that's invalidated now. Well, nothing's invalidated really in trading for an extended period of time, but the probability in my mind has somewhat decreased because I do think there will be another capitulation event, but it all depends on from where. So if we break above 32,700 and let's say we're at something really nice, say we're at about 46,000, we're testing this level up here. Say we're at about 46,000. That capitulation event leading into the halving, I don't necessarily think that a 50% drawdown is appropriate leading into the halving. I mean, it might catch everybody off guard, so maybe it's a probability, but I'm not leaning into that idea. But say we're up here at about 48,000, appropriate capitulation would probably be testing 32,700. Something along those lines. It doesn't mean that when we get up to here that we have to come down to 25,000. It just means that at some point, there probably will be a capitulation, a shakeout before the real party starts. Now, I will also say that there's a chance that that doesn't happen. And the only reason in a world where I see that that doesn't happen is if this Bitcoin spot ETF is approved and it's a buy the rumor, buy the news event. It's so bullish that everyone just wants to get in. I also want to talk about briefly that the S&P 500 in the traditional market has not been having a good week. I think the S&P 500 as of yesterday was down almost 5% over the past week. It's a pretty significant move to the downside in the S&P 500, and there is a decoupling happening right now. Bitcoin is rallying while the S&P is coming down. That is very, very important data to be paying attention to. Usually they balance out. So whether that means Bitcoin needs to come down or the S&P 500 needs to come up, time will tell. But that's something to keep in mind, guys. So what does that mean for CRO? CRO right now is looking good. Looking good. Every day we get a close above 5.5 cents. I like to see that. This is bullish continuation right here, guys. This looks very nice. We have to pay attention. We have to see what Bitcoin wants to do. But as of right now, if Bitcoin dominance is increasing, then the volatility on CRO and other altcoins probably will be minimal. But if Bitcoin dominance decides to come down and the money stays in the market, you guys know what that means. That means altcoins move to the upside. The question is where and when? Time will tell, guys. Time will tell. But if you like this type of content, please like this video, subscribe to the channel right now. Also, go follow me on Twitter at 333 Blacksea. I'm very, very active over there. Post throughout the day. Also, do many giveaways. Love giving back to you guys. I think I want to give away another piece of Loaded Lions NFTs land for Main City. I think that's what I'm going to probably be doing next. I know that you guys really loved the last time I gave one of those away. And I think I'll spice it up. I'm not going to tell you right now, what I'm going to be giving away, but I think I'm going to give away something a little bit nicer than I did last time. But go follow me there at 333 Blacksea. Also, consider becoming a member on the channel. Go below this video or to our homepage. Click the join button. You get access to our private Discord where we have NFT Alpha, trade signals, more of a one-on-one community with Crypto Kip and I, as well as when we reach 100 members on the channel. We are going to be giving away $500 worth of Bitcoin each and every month leading up to the Bitcoin halving to a different member. Very exciting stuff. Love giving back to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be patient. I think we're getting close, guys. I think we're getting closer and closer to this bear market being over. to us being off to the races. There's lots and lots of big news coming out. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.